Better not ask for nothing. You better not ask for nothing. You better not ask for nothing. You better not ask for nothing. Feeding you greatness, everything you need. Pull up to the table and fulfill your be. We got the last week for the culture and what's trending. Foolishness and friends, everything in between.
But y'all not listening when we say don't ask for nothing. Whatever you need,
Anything, everything, all things.
you'll be fulfilled right here. Tune in, turn up.
Turn up. Turn up.
What's good, everybody? It's King, it's Moni, and it's friend to the show, Bree.
Woo!
And this is We Have That at Home. Well, difficulties. So go work that out, girl.
Check your
Go
mic
work that
setting.
out. Go work
Yeah.
that out.
She about to be like, be love. It is kind of soothing. I can see the appeal.
I want to know how they get such good sound on that.
Oh, they have the audio equipment for that stuff because
Listen, I need it.
it
I
is
just want to
quite-
sit home by myself. Oh, that's what I want.
I guess the people you need what you need.
Yes.
I was gonna say that every time we play that song, I'm harmonizing mad hard in the thing. I'd be like, pull up to the table and fulfill till we got the last the jump.
I thought you was having a conversation.
No, it turns into a whole thing.
I'm like, can they talk behind the scenes? Because I'm not in it.
I was in a whole groove.
How are you on this Tuesday?
I'm doing well. I actually, I feel like I've been like, not giving my best at work, but the last 2 days have felt good.
Okay.
Have felt good. What about you, boo?
I'm out here living, taking it a day at a time.
I hear you.
Work.
Have you been exploring the outside? I walked outside today, and this is the first time in about a year and a half that I was like, I want to go back in. My whole body just was itching. Like the allergies, the pollen, I don't know what it's doing out there, but this is something new.
That is a lot. Exploring, I don't go on walks by myself. I don't do much.
But in New York, we walk everywhere, so I have to.
Yeah, y'all do it all.
So I'm just out here with these trees, just me and the trees.
I do want to wake up early and start going on morning walks before work. So we'll see. Maybe that'll start one day.
I have started walking my mother's dog every day.
Oh, my
I go over, I get him, and we go on like a 30-minute walk or so.
Yeah.
Get those steps in. It's really cute. Remember when you were here, he was like not wanting to walk and stuff?
Yeah, he didn't want to walk a lot.
He still has his moments.
Come on, Powder.
Hey, boo.
What's up?
We was talking about Mr. Charles.
Mr. Charles.
Mr. Charles. But he's getting better now. He's still the cutest pup on the block.
Yeah, I bet. My mom had a dog this weekend babysitting for her sister. And I mentioned a dog. She's like, I don't want no dog. It's too much work. And then I showed her me and Mr. Charles, and she was like, I want him.
He'll change minds and hearts.
Yeah, nice part. He had a personality and everything.
Yes.
All right, Bree seems like she might be back with some sound.
Hey.
Turn up for Bree.
Loyalty.
Loyalty. Thank you guys. First, congratulations to the 1,000 and some change.
Yes, I think we got 1,000 and a nickel. Oh God!
You know what I'm saying? You guys deserve it. Yes.
And then some.
Very exciting. We love the growth. And shout out to you.
Thank
And
you.
Bree Threads and Loyal Bree, the brands and all good things.
Thank you. I'm trying to just get it out there. That giveaway has been doing well because it gets people to, my socials, and that's nice.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Well, we have Bree tonight because, sometimes a girl needs a female perspective.
Oh, Lord, you ready to act up.
So
I don't have my ponytail.
That's what that sounds like. That's why you brought Bree on today.
We need a long Beyonce ponytail so we go whip it round.
Trouble.
But we on second week in a row, we doing some relationship things. So we're gonna talk about these ships of all kinds.
I'm ready.
All right, let's start out a little, you know what? Because this can go man, woman, doesn't matter. If you propose and get turned down, is the relationship over? Now, obviously, like men know what this is, they do the proposing. But women are doing proposing nowadays too. I would never.
That's true.
I would never humiliate myself in that way.
What? Why is it humiliating?
I just find it old school. I'm just old school like that. You know what I mean? I'm just old school like that.
Okay.
And I wouldn't dare myself to get down on a knee and give him a piece of jewelry. You better no.
Listen, I'm on my second life. In my first life, it was kind of like, all right, we having kids and stuff, so all right, let's do this. But in my second life, baby boy, you need to get on two knees. Like I'm like,
we got standards and expectations now. We've been through stuff.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay.
So, all right, you propose or you get proposed to. You say no. Is there a relationship after that?
I would say for me, I think, I will hope, I don't propose. So I would say that I think I could still be friends with the person. And consider like, we'll be like, this didn't just happen right now. You know what I mean? And then I'll be like, hold it. No, I'll be like, no, I'll say like, I will either, depends, because it depends if he's salty. If he's salty, then we can't be in a relationship where you salty all day. It's not gonna work. We're never gonna progress.
Every time you do something, he's gonna be like, "Well, if we were married, then this is no problem."
Exactly. But if not, I will be like, "Yo, just act like nobody, like that. This didn't happen." You know what I mean? Hopefully, you did it alone. Bro, save it for later. Save it for later.
It's like not even.
She'd be like, no. Hurry up, get up. No.
You didn't propose to me. Stop playing. You proposed to some other woman. Oh, okay.
But,
I don't know. What y'all think?
I feel like it's circumstantial because it's situations like where you could I'm propose and you may just say I'm not, you may be like, okay, I want to be at a certain level. I want to do this first, like, you know what I'm saying? I want to get here first. I want to finish some school before I do any of that. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it is situations where it could be not right now, but I don't necessarily know. But like at the end of the day, I probably wouldn't even make it past that because if I go all out the way to propose and I'm at a restaurant and I got the motherfucker doing the Harlem Shake. And everybody wait for you to say yes, and you say no. I probably should have to know. Like, all right, that's a wrap. Like,
but what you just gave the explanation.
Salty.
But what you just gave the explanation for it. Now, what if you had a conversation with her afterwards, and she's like, "Right now, I'm not ready. I don't feel like we should get married right now. But you are the person that I want to be with. Can we not move it on to this stage yet?" Even though I think engagement is like not even a real commitment. It's like
because you can get married whenever. You can get married.
I'm right.
Like later.
Yes, you can have an engagement as long as you want. Actually, it is the commitment. I feel like the engagement is the commitment. Like, all right, we're gonna just be together, but it's not. Let's jump and get married in a year and a half. It doesn't have to be that.
Yeah, it can be. Yeah, because like it's kind of like you putting your stamp on. Like, we gonna get married. I got a couple more, corners to be in, but we're gonna get there.
I think that you're supposed to only be like engaged for real, like only like a year. You're supposed to be making moves after that. That's like the traditional way to do things. Like you probably move in with your in-laws or whatever for a little bit, maybe. And then like you already know you're gonna buy your house in the next year or something like that.
All
I
right,
mean,
nobody
I don't
stop,
feel like
Serena,
that.
stop. Nobody. That's
I
old
don't
school,
feel
old
like
school,
that.
old school.
Y'all
No.
are writing
I
narratives.
completely changed.
Yeah.
This is old
My-
school and Caribbean right now.
Well, what I'm saying is that's what it's supposed to be, but I
Yeah.
feel like I'm speaking as a woman like of my second life because I always say that because I didn't know there was gonna be more to what I had before, or what I was doing before, or the entanglement I was in before. Now it's just like a different
Entanglement.
That's a loaded word. You can't just drop entanglement.
But I think differently now. Like, what's the hurry? Like that's where I am. I'm in the step where like, what's the hurry? Like we aren't where we want to be. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, for marriage. Yeah.
Kimi, what about you? You get a no in the proposal. It's over?
I think it would be situational in terms of who was around, how did it happen, public or private, like those types of things. But I would hope that you wouldn't just spring it on anybody and you had a discussion about wanting to get married.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's supposed to be a surprise, but I feel like a discussion should happen initially. Y'all getting married in front of Macy's in the middle of the mall and getting turned down. You shouldn't be springing it on people.
So, but it sounds like you would be more concerned about the actual embarrassment than the person saying no.
I'm not just worried about the embarrassment, but that's a factor. You know what I'm saying? Is people going to see that you stuck around like a dummy?
No. Why is it like a dummy though?
Because they ain't want you.
Is that what that means?
They say, get the getting, Nicolette. Get the getting.
It's not always no because they don't want you.
Have the discussion. No proposal should happen without a discussion.
Yeah, I don't think you should.
But I mean,
because that's where you find if you're on the same
like that's as important as important as having children. Do you want to get married? Some people do not want to get married at all. They know that. You know what I'm saying? So I think that, yeah.
I don't know. I would say I'm thinking of myself, obviously, on the other end of that, being proposed to. And we've had recent conversations about me and dating, and that I may be God threw in a lot of good qualities, but there is a pinch of toxicity.
Just a little,
just a dash.
Just a dash. Chief hates me.
Don't y'all start with that back and forth. Don't y'all do that.
Damn nerves, and I know it. Yeah. What the hell was I saying?
You say you got a little bit.
Yeah. So if somebody proposed to me, there may be a reason why I would say no. I could see myself being like, I would say yes if it was in public, but after that, I'd have to be like, I don't think I'm ready for this. I just truly didn't want to embarrass you, but I love you deeply. Maybe I'm not ready for engagement. But I feel like, honestly, at my age, like, I'm on the 1 year shit that Bree was talking about. I'm like, we're engaged. We have about a year. Then we're going to get married. And then that year after that, we're going to have a baby. Like, that has to be the trajectory. Because at that point, I'm 55. Like,
shut up.
I don't have time.
This, one of my coworkers got engaged and immediately started planning her wedding for a few months out.
She's
getting married in the fall.
I had a conversation with some people that were around my age, like, late 30s. You know what you want at this point. Like, I'm trying to weed out shit and be more discerning, but it's like, I know for real what is appropriate for my life, what I accept in the moment, something completely different, but like, you be knowing.
Yeah.
And And if I find somebody who I'm like, oh my gosh, like this person, you know, I feel like 6 months to a year, propose to me.
Yeah.
3 to 4 years, we should be married and like working on a family and buying a house.
I feel you.
Ooh,
I agree.
y'all.
It's okay. I've had my days, brother. It's okay.
I promise you, Mona, you is not boring me at all.
It's okay.
Right now.
It's boring, yo. It's all good.
It's a long. We all tired, Hoppo. But yeah.
All of us.
Wait a minute. All right. So I just so there are 2 people here that were married, are married, have been married. Was it all right? This may be a lot. I was gonna say, was it like automatic yes? Did y'all have discussions before? Did you know it was coming? Who proposed? Like,
go ahead, Bray.
You sure you don't want to go first? Okay, so for me, it was like a shotgun thing.
okay.
Ooh, so it was both mutual.
Oh yeah, it was like in the middle of Walmart. Like, you're gonna get a ring in there, and we're gonna go on like Thursday next month on this date.
Wow.
And then like and we were like, okay, it was due to circumstances. We was like, we want to stay together.
Yeah.
Right. Oh. So in order to stay together in all circumstances, got married because that's how we were gonna
together. Like. Did they not live here? Was it
like, no? It was it was a situation was going down. The ship was going down. We were like, well, I guess we have to jump out together. You know what I mean? And then we have to land somewhere together. You know? So, you know, and we did just that. And it was, I mean, I don't regret the experience, man. Yeah. I don't.
You got a story to
People
tell.
will be like, I just, exactly. It gives so much substance to my life because I know what I don't want. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on. Miss Rez, how long you been engaged for? How long you been engaged for? And what's your timeline? Tell us.
Let me find out common-law married. You married. You married, babe. Like,
I want to say, yeah, it's been a year.
1 year.
So. 1 year is.
No, she said the 1 year standard is new to her.
I was about to say, it feel like it's been a minute, Rez.
We'll see. We'll see what Rez says about how long she's engaged.
What is very interesting is that me and Bree's marriage story is like exactly the same.
Okay.
3 years. Come on, Rez.
Okay. And then you know what I say to that? You know what I say to Rez? How long has Oprah been engaged? That's what I'm trying to do.
Never been stopped.
That's her second life, and I might be just like that. Like, why? What's the wait?
We together. She's like, we're together. You are my man. This is it.
She's like, I can make, if you want, if there's a problem, I can make a house right now where we will be buried together and it's over. Like, you know what I mean? We'll be together no matter what. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I feel that.
I can dig it.
What were you saying about your
even though Oprah ain't engaged or married, you know.
Are they not engaged? I thought they were engaged at one point.
I don't think they're engaged.
No? Okay.
I mean, they're definitely like common.
They had a discussion to not get married. Come on now, that's your girl. You need to know her story.
Yeah. I thought they were engaged at some point, though.
She said, hold on, let me.
No, I hate y'all.
So we have the same story, Bree. It was based off circumstance. It was a mutual agreement. We said, how can we come together and make this stick? Oh, we're going to get married.
Solve all the problems.
And that's what we did. And that's just what it is.
I love it. Sometimes you just know. It's like, you know, we want to do this.
Okay, so it was for love though, right?
I get that.
Rez's story is for love. She got engaged to her love. And
yes.
Okay. She knows she want her man.
No, I hear that. Because I feel the same way. Like sometimes I'm like, if you're with the person and you're not, you know you're gonna be together forever, y'all could wait and plan like the wedding of your dreams. Mm-hmm. Like, what is the rush? You know, we can have it all
that's
the way
probably one of the best reasons. It's to just plan it and make it right and get everything you need and want.
Yep.
You know.
And yeah, see, I don't know. I actually know a couple situations of people that's like,
are you getting a house before you get married? I'm sorry, I'm having a whole convo with Rez. I'm invested.
I like it.
She want that house before she get, long as you had a piece of paper, right?
I love it. I'm like, you know what? Everybody's story is so different, and it's like, yo, if it works for you, it works for you. But I think right now, if I'm with my single self, I need 3 to 4 years.
Okay.
Oh, if you have the piece of paper, you're good. You can do the celebration later. No,
I guess because the celebration is for the other people, and and gifts. You know what I mean? That's important. But I feel like the celebration is really for the other, because in my situation, I didn't have a celebration. We went straight to the courthouse and that's it. So it was a different situation. Okay. Oh, you had the whole shindig?
I didn't have a shindig. It was at the courthouse with a dinner afterwards.
Y'all really had the same damn marriage story.
Mm-hmm. We might have went to BBQs actually.
Oh. I don't think I've ever
Hennessy wings. Hennessy wings.
Yeah.
I've stood outside of there a couple times, but never made it in. That place be busy.
Because it's good.
Yeah.
But.
And what about second life? You get married. What are you trying to do?
What's the rush? Like, I'm not even planning it. Yeah, like that's where I'm at. I'm because I feel like where I'm at now is like we have to have the house already. You know what I mean? We have these checklists together in my second life where I'm gonna check them off. It's not like, oh, I'm pregnant. We gotta do. No, it's like we're not having no kids. We know that. You come with yours. I come with mine. Very nice.
Yeah.
Our kids are so nice. It's made up. So we're like, it's just exciting. What excites me the most is checking off the checklists, checking the checklist, because I heard something, I've been on this for like 3-4 weeks now. It's so simple, but it was a meme I heard, and it was like, self-confidence comes from you keeping promises to yourself.
Yeah, I saw that. That's cute.
That resonated with me like crazy. I'm like, what? I'm like the queen of checklists, and I'm like, this is why I feel so good. When I check these shit.
Right.
But it's awesome. Even though it's so simple, it really makes sense. It makes sense because just like the wedding is for other people, you know what I mean? That for me right now, that's like not a it's not a priority in my second life.
Okay.
Continuing with the relationship topic, we were talking about like abuse, dark, versus tough love. What is like the difference? What is the boundary between like when does tough love become
in a relationship
abusive? Yeah. Well, I mean, it could be a relationship.
G know about this. Go ahead.
Well, I mean, when I asked the question, that's kind of what I had in mind. Like, it could be a relationship, or it could be, you know what I'm saying? It could be a parent to a child, or, it could be different situations. Because it could be emotional abuse as well as, you know what I'm saying, physical abuse or verbal abuse, or, you know what I'm saying? So it could be anything, but it's just like, when is it that, okay? Because, like, for instance, it's people who on both sides are whooping your kids and not whooping your kids. But it's like, when is it okay? And you whooping because you feel like this is your last resort, or are you whooping out of anger, or are you whooping out of spite? Like, the shit you whooping him for, or you whooping that child for, like, are you leading by example, or are you just, you know what I'm saying, whooping their ass out of frustration? Like, I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this house not being clean, even though I'm a nasty ass parent. You learn how to be nasty from me. Clean this damn house up. Pow! You never seen me clean up. Like, to me, that would be abuse.
Yeah.
Like, how can you? If you're gonna, you know what I'm saying, if you're gonna teach something, you gotta practice what you preach. If you want somebody to believe what you're saying, or, you know what I'm saying, follow that without too much restraint, you probably gotta lead by example. So it's like, I feel like that's where I was kind of looking at it when I was asking the question. But it could be in a professional environment, a family environment. But like, Yeah, so that's what the question I was asking. Like, when is it like, okay, you know what I'm saying, abuse, and when is it just like tough love? You know what I'm saying? And personally, I feel like tough love would benefit me. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if it's heated, even if it's like, you know what I'm saying, it might be a heated situation. And when I walk away, I should be able to be like, when all minds and hearts is clear, I should be able to take something from that conversation. If I didn't, then it was probably like, okay, that wasn't a fruitful conversation. That was just anger, fight, or whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know. I didn't. Why is y'all laughing at me?
Wait, but Therese is out here. Therese, this is why we laughing. Therese is out here preaching. She's giving us, you know what I'm saying? Like,
she's talking about.
I'm like this on the low.
Now here comes our good sis Camille.
I wish I would my son asked for.
You know what? I don't know which side on this debate that I'm on, because I work with children, and before I started working with them, I think I was more like idealistic about children. I was like, I would never hit my kids. I would never blah, 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 blah. I'm only going to do this. I'm only going to do that. Now, after working with kids, now I'm not going to, I don't get frustrated to the point with children where I feel like I need to beat submission into them. That's not what I'm about. But I do think kids sometimes need to be shocked a little bit. I'm not, beating them, but a little pluck. I feel like, you get a little pluck, something like, stop, like a cut it out, like, you know what I'm saying? A little like.
She said it's natural.
But it's like nothing. I don't think I'm gonna, there's no way I'm gonna be. That seems like a lot. Like even that, hitting a kid like that. I don't hit adult people. I'm not a person that goes around and gets into fights. So there's no reason for me to be fighting with my kid either. But I could check you. Cut it out.
I feel like I had a conversation just like the other day about this. Because I'm at the point where I'm not giving papaos to my oldest or my youngest at this moment. I mean, even when I did, shell out the papaos, it had to be like, it had to like accumulate, throughout the week. And then it gets so, and it's like pap, and then you're like, go to your room, At this point, I feel like I kind of understand why, you would say the white folk, or, they don't want to touch their kid, because I feel like at this point, my daughter's 10 years old and I'm looking at her as a human being that like, I don't want anybody to smack the shit out of you, or, pardon me, I don't want anybody to be putting their hands on you. So what am I? Here. Oh, okay. What am I? Yeah. Yes. I'm like, because don't get me wrong, I'm still a parent and I'm still like old school in that sense. But where I've switched in terms of new school is that once you pop that kid is looking at you, a 10-year-old, and she feels violated.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
That's real.
So now I just tell you to go to your room without your tablet. You know what I mean? And, read your book and, do things in that. And I feel like that's way more effective than her looking at me in the room all wounded. You know what I mean? I'm like, so, but them papaos earlier on in life, once I say I'm gonna get that papa, she has that fear that you want her to have. So I don't got it. It's not a, it's no need at this point. And then I have the other one who's coming right, because they're 10 and 5 right behind her, and she's watching that too. You just got to snap into it, or else, it will get to that point. But that's what I'm trying to, the communication.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like anything you were doing was like abusive. It was like, you weren't out of control, beating your kids out of anger. I think that's like the borderline. Like you are so angry that you feel like you need to
hit them until it goes away. Yeah, people hit the kids until it goes away. But I feel like just to like piggyback off of Jisha a little bit, that when it comes to what's healthy and unhealthy, it has a lot to do with the control umbrella. Like once it gets to the control umbrella, there's a control umbrella under there. Like for example, as a parent, if I sat there and I said, my child is 18 years old, and I'm like, you better not go to wherever you're going or flying out, because instead of saying, hey, I think it's a bad idea, it's your life, but these are the tools that you need. And if you want to still go ahead and do it.
Mommy, because I'm getting food out anyway. I don't care what you say.
The tough love. Yeah. But the thing is, like, the tough love would be more of guidance. See, under tough love, there's guidance. Even when I pop out, it would be like, why, right? Because, deep down a little bit, I'm a little sad because I did it. But why you're doing it? And you're like, yeah, because that's the whole, why, you know?
Right.
I think, what about like just in your life with people? I think like I'm definitely a tough love person. I think tough love has a lot to do with honesty. It is all about communication. It's like, can I be honest with you in this moment? It may not be pleasant. It may not be nice. You may not like what I have to say, but I'm telling you the truth. And my intention is like for the betterment, benefit of us, you, whatever. Like, when I think about tough love, I always think about it that way. Setting clear boundaries with people and having them and letting them know, like, I'm not trying to cut you off, but I have to preserve certain parts of myself. You know what I'm saying? People sometimes want all of you, and they always expect all of you. But it's like, I can't be available to you like that all the time. And like being able to change and people accepting that, like all those little like nuances.
Yeah, it all matters.
It all matters.
How do y'all love? Are y'all tough lovers, or you just out here?
What do you mean?
Do you give people, not give them a hard time, but like, do
you do what I do?
I think me being flat at times is tough for a lot of people.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Because you are very direct.
Right.
I like that.
Okay.
I've always been told like you wear your insecurities on your sleeve, and because of that I'm so like callous to shit sometimes that it's like, but it doesn't stop me from like internalizing the love. I'm mixy. I'm mixy because sometimes I'm out my business, and because I feel like that's better. But then sometimes I'm a strong lover in terms of like my opinion is gonna be very strong because I love you. Like, and I go through that even in with my friends, you know, homegirls, my partner, you know, because you know the decision he chooses or she chooses to make, you know, I have to like, I feel like this is my thing. Cause shit will keep me up at night. If I don't say it to you, some things, if I don't say it, that's just gonna keep me up at night and twist and turn. And then when things go another way, I'm gonna feel horrible. I'm gonna feel worse. So instead, I give it to you, and if you can't take it, then, well, most of the people in my life can take it because I'm already at that point where my circle is where it is, you know, and it's healthy. I'm in a healthy place where, yeah. Everybody's filling everybody's cup. Everybody's, you know, motivating everybody. So
come on, cup, run up over.
Yeah.
So y'all can have honest conversations with each other.
Yes.
I'm not a tough lover. And if I am giving tough love, I'm a sucker. So I done convince myself like this is G, like this is what you got to do, G. Like I know you, like I had to convince myself out loud like this is the right thing to do. So I'm feel like I'm being a dick or I'm being like an asshole. When you know what I'm saying, like, you know, you had those family members that's always asking for money, and it's like, okay, as much as I don't want to be the one to say no, if you're not on my payroll, like you can't call me every one of my paydays asking for money. You could just go get your own job, like, you know what I'm saying. So if it's a situation like that where it's like, no, not this week, whether I got it or not, like you're not about to get comfortable and just asking me all the fucking time because then not my habit, not your habit, you know. So that's that. I also agree with what she was saying, like, you know, and I'm sure a lot of parents is gonna disagree with this, but like your kids should know why they're getting their ass whooped, like, or there's no point, like, especially when they're super young and they're learning.
100%.
Like, you can't just come in like what, like you have to let them know. You have to be a bill, like, okay, I told you to clean this room up, didn't I? Okay.
But even dogs, when you give them papao, you gotta show them what they did wrong. You know, like they pooped in the room. You give them papao, and you be like, "This is why," and you put their face. You know, like that's what you're supposed to do. So even for humans, you know.
Yeah, well, I would say like my mama, I got a couple whoopings, but it was to a point to where it wasn't no point in her hitting me because it was like, ouch, mama. But I mean, of course, it wasn't like obvious. It wasn't like an obvious it wasn't an obvious transition because I still was respectful to my mama. So it wasn't like I'd be like, you know, I might give her a little just, you know, satisfy her. But like for real, after a while.
It's a back when your whole back cave in.
But my mama was very like, for lack of a better word, not diabolical. Like she knew what I loved, and I wasn't a person that was like, you know what I'm saying? You could take away my game or, you know what I'm saying, my TV, that wasn't a big deal. But just telling me I can go outside with my friends, that was the button. And it got to a point where she would be like, oh, okay. Or she would just be like, okay, no TV, no game, read this book. And it got to a point to where I'd be like, okay, you got another one? but like it was like, but it was like a punishment, but it was like it would still benefit me, like because even to this day I'm still a reader. Like certain books that I probably, you know what I'm saying, wouldn't have missed out on, I had to read. You know what I'm saying. I'm a little cultured because of that, so it helped me out. You know what I'm saying. Like she punished me, but it that was tough love. You know what I'm saying. She could have just whooped my ass or made me sit in the dark. But it's like, no, you're gonna sit here and look dumb. You're gonna sit here and learn something. So
I think my mom was a gang member back in the day because
Sorry.
the way she used to whoop my ass. Listen, the one time that I tell every single body, when I hung up their phone on her and she walked in and shut the door and ain't do nothing but walk straight up them steps, take their phone cord out the wall and whoop me with their phone cord like I was a slave. I ain't never thought to hang up their phone again, okay?
That's funny.
I was like, ah.
That's funny because
I've been in the market. She done knocked me across my damn face. I'm holding my eye. I have like a little scratch mark. She didn't play.
Whenever, wherever.
Right. Right in the damn line checking out.
That was my grandma.
Grab anything.
It was a situation one day.
Me and my sister fighting. No questions asked. She ran out and she must have had the damn broom at the door or something. That broomstick was swinging. She like, y'all going to war? I'm jumping in the middle of it. She was like Jocelyn on that damn show that we seeing every day.
Yeah, see, my grandma was the one who
don't like when you're direct.
She was.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, no, I was just saying, like my elder, I was about my mama and my grandma. So like my grandma was the one who wouldn't hold you up. Like she was gonna whip your ass. Like my mama was more so like, okay, trying to be new age. But my grandma, now this happened to me, but this is one of my younger cousins. But literally, he was acting up in the grocery store. And we was in the line for the grocery store, and she pulled his ass and damn put him on the conveyor belt and whooped his ass real quick, and then walked out.
Did you say she was on the conveyor belt?
Damn near, like, like it was like right there in the middle, like right he was. It wasn't like it wasn't like wait till we get to the car or wait till we get to the bathrooms or you embarrass me right now. I'm about to embarrass your ass back, like, bam, bam, bam. Okay, here you go, ma'am. All right, now we can go. Like, you know, my mama would have had the courtesy probably the night, you know what I'm saying, depending on setting, probably not whack me in front of everybody. But like my grandma didn't play that shit. She was from Bama.
Right.
But yeah. That's what it is.
Wait, Camille is our Virgo, right?
Okay.
She growing and stuff. I have learned I am not mean. I am gonna say what I mean. Growth. Yes. You can let stuff fester.
You can't.
Definitely, yeah. Not good to hold stuff in. I had to learn that. I used to hold stuff in, be like, it's not that bad. It don't bother me. It's not that bad. And then one day be like, no!
Come
I
on.
can't do it anymore.
That's what my anger looks like. Because, you know, like most days for me are good days. But if I go off, it is not nice. Really? It's like a blackout.
Yeah, I black out too. That's why I don't like to get mad because it's not logical. I like to be real logical. But when I get mad, it's like I black out and either I'm gonna say some shit that's overkill or I'm gonna do some shit that's overkill. But really, it's been building up. So it's like it come off like, damn, that was from left field. It's like, no, you've been trying me and I've been being cool, and now you got the line. You got the needle that broke the haystack, whatever, the camel's back or whatever. But like,
yeah,
that's not always healthy. But at the same time, I don't always feel like everything needs to be confrontational or everything needs to be like a big deal, but you have to let motherfuckers know like how.
I love this. This is so funny to me. We're talking about like how people get angry. Keely blows up. Jesus, letting you know on the low. I think I'm the same way. I'm manipulative. If I get really, really,
I love how you talk about yourself. I love it.
Yeah, because if I get really, it is what it is. If I get really, really, really angry, it's even hard for me to talk. So there's no way I'm arguing with you or fighting with you. I'm sitting there and I'm like, yo, this is like a fucking meme. My revenge is gonna be artistic and beautiful. Like,
she trying to DMX, Picasso DMX.
Destroying you, like, you know, I'm there with it. I will move around you, through you, over you. I'm not gonna touch you, but you're gonna feel me touch you.
You see, I'm the king of you don't exist, and you right here next to me. Like back, I'm thinking like even back,
everything.
Like even back in, I'm thinking that like for real back in like of course like high school and like like certain work environments where I might fall out with somebody who I was made real tight with. And me, I'm a person that I'm not a person that got to see my enemy and be like, oh, they go motherfucker.
No.
I'm not like that. If I don't go right directly in your shit, then it probably ain't that serious. We probably don't fuck with each other. But it's like we could be in the same, like, okay, we fell out, but everybody else still cool. So we in the same circle. I'm gonna be like one time, be laughing, ha ha ha. I'm be reaching over you, armpit in your face, like you invisible, and it's gonna irk your nerve.
Not the armpit.
It's like just like you ain't like you don't even see you, but you right here. I can make a motherfucker feel invisible and still be like, ha 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 ha. Like Scheme Money, y'all crazy. Like Brittany right here, like you know what I'm saying. And when she talking or doing something, I won't be like giving attitude, or I just be cool, like because you're invisible. I'm not triggered now. You know what I'm saying. If you can still trigger me, then that means like okay.
I'm still like, I still got feelings. Yeah.
But once you don't trigger me, then it's like either you invisible or you got your ass beat. So it's okay.
Yeah.
How are you when you mad, Bree? I see we had Therese. She's revenge /
revenge.
Camille said this. Wait, Camille said dismiss.
Right. Like it, Camille. Be gone with you. Nobody has
period.
I'm definitely a revenge. Like I'm plotting. But more so, it depends on the severity of like the fallout, or it really does because I'm one that there's been big stuff, but I will ignore you. Like the best revenge is, you come up. You know what I mean? Like that's how, I will unfriend you, but I won't block you. You know what I mean? So you could come see me. Right. I'm like that, but it depends.
I don't fuck with you, but you could watch me all you want.
You'll watch me grow continuously. Like that's how. I mean, but like let's say it's like in-house mostly, like real in-house. I'm more of a like I get upset because I'm a type of person when I'm upset, or even when like I'm smiling, so that could come off as sarcasm. I'm just like this. So
what'd you say?
Yeah. No, but so I'm a little bit of everything, depends on the situation, but I'm mostly I'll scream, you know what I mean? I'm a yeller. Like in the household, I'm a yeller. When you get me to that point, I'm a yeller. But then it's like I'm done. But once again, it comes with a lot of build up.
That's how it works, doesn't it? You scream and then you're done, but it comes with a lot of build up.
That thing rough.
I don't know.
Vente sweet though sometimes.
Huh?
Oh, I wanted to hear what did everybody go around the table?
Yeah, I said that I go the fuck off.
Scheme like a thrower shit, like he throw a candy that's lit.
This one time, my sisters poked at me. I lived in Jersey. My sisters poked at me so bad that I destroyed my mother's home, broke dining room chairs, ripped back doors off.
Get out of here!
Like I went off.
I told you Scheme with security when we out in the streets. I told you.
And then I ran my ass to Philadelphia because I knew my mother was going to whoop my ass. I got on my bike and I went and jumped on a bus, and I moved out of that bitch for a few months.
So,
but yeah, and that's the blackout I'm talking about. Like I went and destroyed my mother's shit, which I knew better. And once I snapped back to it, I was like, the back door was like, the damn dining room chairs was leaning. It was just crazy. I was like, let me leave. My sister was like, here go a bag of clothes.
How old were you?
I was pretty old. I probably was like 17, 18 because I was in my senior year of high school.
I thought you was going to say like above 20.
That is not young, Mo.
That's,
18 for me, and you want to mess up things that you can purchase if you buy it.
You throwing shit
and get a job. Like
I was working.
I think 17, 18-year-olds, they need that. Like that's the time where you can have a reaction like this, because at no other time in your life can you really do that.
Yeah.
Oh, you at that point where that's it.
I was working. I was going to school in Jersey. I was working in Jersey, and I was taking my ass home. But it wore me out so bad that I was falling asleep, and I was like, "Mom, I can't. Like, I'm just about to just drop out of school. Like, It just was like a spiral." And she was like, "No, like you're on your last year. Come back home." And I never got in trouble for it. It just was what it was.
That one time.
Yeah, I've never been to that point.
I would never want to do that intentionally, you know?
No.
My mom worked hard for her shit. She got us up out the hood. We was in our first house in Jersey, living it up.
Yeah.
I tell my sister in my 30s. Yo, these stories are hilarious.
In my 30s.
Camille goes,
oh my God. I'm going to crackle your knuckles and your head.
She said she was playing grip ball.
Yo, that's funny.
Geesh, how far do you go?
When I get angry?
Yeah.
I'm actually a silent anger. Like, I get so mad, and like I'm a frustrator. So I get frustrated and I start crying. But outside of that, I don't really have blow ups. I mean, like I used to get into fights and stuff, but like
I am a crier as well.
I'm a crier. I was a crier in a fighter.
Look at Aquarius with all his emotions now.
Yeah, you see him.
This is the move.
That was a Cancer.
He is blank.
This is not about me. Can you stop reading me? This is not about me. Do not start reading.
Hulk, and he's in the house like, ugh,
and then starts crying.
No.
Yeah, as he crying, he's slowly turning back into regular. Like,
get on my damn nerves.
Then he wants to be held.
Yeah,
that's it. Hold me tight.
Oh man,
tell me you forgive me.
Too funny.
I'm definitely like a.
The worst thing I've ever done. Yeah, I've never even allowed myself to get mad fully until I was like in my 30s, and I got so pissed. It was just like stuff that was going on. I felt overwhelmed. At the most, I broke a mirror. That was it. Like, it was the thing that was in my hand, and I was just like,
we hear you movies. You hear her so dramatic.
But you was worried. You wasn't worried about the 7 years and none of that.
But listen, it was one time. My grandma. My grandma had did something, told me I couldn't go outside, or said something that I was mad about, and I went in her room and like I closed the door, and it was like an air freshener, and I slapped that bitch off the dresser, and it fell, and she was like, "I know you ain't in there throwing shit," and I was like, "No, it fell." Cause I was pissed when I directed my shit, because my grandma didn't want to play. Like, hey, she coming in with like whatever, like what? But I really had to get whooped, because I think my mama and them kind of knew, like, I wasn't I wasn't really a bad kid. I would just do stuff like, okay, you getting too comfortable, like you gotta be punished. It wasn't really, but I feel like, and that's how I hope my kids would be. Like, I feel like my kids are going to be intellectuals to where I ain't gotta be running around the house with a belt. Like, I want to start really young to where I can like, okay, that's Jerry, that's Nate, and I'm gonna have that voice like. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I don't really feel like
smart kids fuck around. The smart kids know how to play you. Then you really want to like.
Yeah, like, so, you shouldn't be doing this to me. My baby's like that.
Yeah, but I'm hoping that my kids is like, listen, I don't have to whip your ass. Like,
yeah, you're gonna have perfect angel soldiers.
I'm not saying they're gonna be angels, but I feel like you'll get punished and stuff, but I don't see them doing shit that's like always whooping worthy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no. I feel the same way. I feel like if I have kids, I hope that they would grow up in an environment that was nurturing enough where they feel like they didn't have to do a bunch of fuck shit. But I know kids like to test boundaries. So like those things are expected. So it's like, I don't consider that being bad. You're going to test. You should. If you're any type of, intelligent, you are going to test. You want to see how much you can take, how much you can get. So I would never like shut that part down, but like they need, just set them up in a strong boundary. Mm-hmm. All right, let's get into this last topic of the night. We have like 11 minutes. And I guess this can go both ways. Is there such thing as and I think it can. I know we live in a sexist society and we can view a woman as being easy. And we understand what that means when we call a woman easy. Is there such thing as an easy man? And what would make him easy?
Yes.
Well, I just know on my
It's
timeline
pockets.
we getting dogged. We y'all
Sometimes
call
there's
us hoochie
easy men
mamas.
with their pockets.
What's up, Bree?
I mean, it depends. I mean, it will be good for us, but it depends. There's some men who are easy and they give away, with their pockets. You know what I'm saying? And they could be taken advantage of. You know what I'm saying?
So that's an easy man, a man who's
Yeah.
I agree, because if they giving out their coin easy,
he's kind
so
of.
that's the game. That's like.
I
So
think that's.
it's not sexual for a man.
they feel like they're locking something in quick. Jeesh, what were you saying?
Oh no, I was just saying like on my timeline, I see a lot of jokes where women are kind of like they kind of like counteracting like how they call men like yeah man y'all hoochie mamas and y'all easy too. It ain't take nothing but a blunt but like they be like basically like they be
Not
like
nothing but a blunt.
they be kind of like mocking how dudes talk about women.
What?
Like a blunt in the bottle, you know what I'm saying? How they say, or like the 40 ball, like you ain't saying nothing but the 40 ball, like you know what I'm saying? Like they be like, cause that's how dudes talk about women. So women, I've been seeing women flip it lately, like calling them.
That's hilarious.
Like, or they be like, yeah, y'all dudes with the fanny packs, the little hoochie mamas, like they be being funny, like just kind of putting everybody.
Sweatpants.
Yeah, like they kind of put everybody on the playing level field. It's funny to me, like I get a kick out of it, like. I seen one post. It was a dude. He was like, "Damn, everybody got a purse except for me." It was like so funny. Like,
everybody's.
Everybody got the essential, the little accessories. I'm like, I'm playing game. I don't be like, I guess maybe, but yeah.
I'm like a little a meme a while back. It was like I had sex with this guy on the first night, and it wasn't because I don't respect myself. It was because he looked easy, and I don't respect him.
But that's real life. You got females out here playing the men the way that they try to play the females, and they are easy.
But we live in a sexist society. We live in a patriarchal society. Is it ever that? Will anybody ever look at that situation and being like, this woman is empowered and she's taking advantage of that man and using him? No, they're like, that bitch is a hoe. Why is she out here saying this shit?
It's crazy.
Taking the money.
It's crazy that even though females flip it and empower themselves by being in control and not giving a fuck, it never works. Perfect example, Amber Rose.
Mm-hmm.
I think that she's taken all the power and being sexy, doing what she wants, talking about sex, calling herself a slut, having the slut walks to empower women who's gone through abuse and things, and it has not worked. They still attempt to dog this woman on a daily basis, and she's taking control of what she does, who she is, and what she stands for. It's crazy.
And even now with Lori Harvey, everybody wants to call her a hoe, and all the people that she dated.
And Lori ain't never spoke.
Now Lori, I don't know if Lori.
She's like whatever people.
Wait, I don't know if she's been dating or fucking any of these men. But let's say like Lori Harvey is doing what Future is doing. Why aren't they calling the guys she's messing with messy and hoes? Why is she the one? Nobody, it's like I don't know.
And the men are going online saying that that couldn't be their daughter. They would never date her. Blah, blah. You don't know nothing. She could have been with only one of these people that we continuously seeing her with.
And it's so hypocritical because every woman that you decide to fuck with, to dog out, to do whatever you want to do to her, that is somebody's daughter. That's somebody's mother, possibly. That's somebody's niece, whatever. Like you can't say that. You think your daughter ain't out here doing shit?
Right. Y'all got it hard, ladies. Y'all got it hard.
I have two. I'm raising two little things. Wait, little girls.
Little ladies.
Little ladies, exactly. I didn't want to say, two little ladies. And I, no, in all seriousness, it's a challenge.
Yeah.
Because we're talking about siblings and but they're good kids and fight each other, so those are the things that are also I need to take into consideration. Who gets in trouble for this now, and things like that. But yeah.
Do you think about the type of women they'll be when they get older, like how they'll move?
Yeah. So Faithy's my oldest. She's very artistic. She's gonna want to like do an art show or do something very And then my other one, I think she's going to want something corporate, very 9 to 5. She needs to wake up. She wants tea in the morning. She's been here before. She's been here before. That's my Libra, and then I have a Scorpio, which is the oldest.
Okay.
She's the one I want to keep talking. I always try to keep her talking because I heard that they can get very closed mouth and shut themselves up, and I'm like, so like in her face, because teenage years. That's what I'm fearful
that's
for.
That's good.
Yeah,
but that was me as a kid. I internalized a lot of stuff that I probably could have talked about that I didn't, because I didn't feel like I could. But I found later on like I could, but I didn't always have that avenue. So that's a real good thing to like jump on.
So big.
I think that's funny because you said she's a Scorpio. I'm a Cancer, so maybe that's like some water signs. Like I get to a point where I get in my shell and I shut down. Like if I'm kind of like I'm only gonna fight so much. Like if it's constantly like bam, 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 it's like okay, is it worth my energy? It's either like you can have it, or I'm just gonna be quiet. Yeah. Like, I'm not gonna, what I'm saying? I'm not gonna contribute. I'm just gonna be like, nope, because I know that it's gonna cause. I'm just gonna like, or I might go through something that I'm just might internalize it and beat myself up about it, and I'm like, it ain't nobody I can go to. So now I'm dealing with this shit on my own. It's like, this whole time I could have just talked about it, but it's important to make sure people know that they have that. You know what I'm saying? You have to reassure your kids that you can't just assume like, oh no, I love you. Why you ain't tell me? Like no. I need reassurance. I can come to you and be like, if not, it's gonna keep it to myself.
Yep. And these are the little boys that don't get told that they're loved, and they grow up and they become easy men. I don't know.
Real life.
Yeah.
Money.
On the next show,
actually, that's real life. Like you gotta show your kids the right love, or they're gonna go in the world looking for it all the wrong places. That's
100%.
Do you think I really want to stay with this flip. Do you think that men sell themselves short when they're just offering up the dick? Like, should they be a little more reserved? Like, girl, you can't get all of this. I'm a king.
Definitely. I think that's a personality trait that comes with both genders. Like, I've seen men who turn down or charge, for their sex period. Like, oh no, you got to pay for this dick. Like, and I done heard and seen that on plenty of occasions. The same way women be like, oh no, you got to pay for this.
Not plenty of occasions you done seen the prostitution. Come on, my God.
Hey, listen, I'm from a hustling ass city, and it's just a hustling ass.
And that's just what it is. That's just what it is. They want that dollar.
It's about your confidence and how you came up.
But it's real. People are paying for it, so that's just what it is.
And the internet a crazy place, so it's like okay, after a while, you like the dollar signs gonna pop up. You getting all these randoms or weird motherfuckers you don't even interested in, or just like okay, y'all doing too much. So it's like okay, well why not? Here's the price. Here's the rate.
Yeah, I think that they can definitely be easy. Like, I'm around a guy who constantly any piece of loin that walk by, yo bro, and I'm like, damn. And this is old heads, almost 60, young heads. In between, like I don't see any cat, no filter. Like anybody can get it. Nigga, you easy.
Yeah, that's
you don't value yourself. You don't value yourself.
If I walk past somebody and I feel like they didn't even like acknowledge, sometimes I like that. I have to really
gotta fight if you
really listen to me. Like, oh, we just call. Oh, okay, because I don't like the like. All that. I don't like all that.
See, that's funny because I think we talked about this before, Moni and Scheme. But like for me, even as a guy, I'm not an approacher. Like, like I always. It's always an aggressive female that's like, okay, so like, whoop, good plan.
And y'all stay talking about me and saying I'm aggressive. I do not approach anybody. I never have in my life. I could never do it. I'm like,
you never say hello first. You never.
Hell no.
Never.
Hell no. Never.
I'm the same way. I'm not an A-bomb come here gas station type of nigga. Like,
listen, I'm an easy man. If you say hi, I keep telling y'all this. If you say hi to me, it's over. It's over. You ain't got to say nothing else. Okay.
I'm gonna fight you. See, look, this is the thing. I'm gonna fight you, and if you decide to get turned off, that's on you. I'm gonna fight you. You're gonna fight me. Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, but it's
funny.
all the way you do it too, because I can't have. Oh, come on. Ew.
I
Like,
play, yo,
it-
we all have our games. I play the same game every time. I act like I'm interested, but I'm like, no, I can't for whatever reason. It's not right. And then, but I'm doing it. But then I'm like, no, but I can't. No, but that toxic.
insanity.
Ooh.
We all got it. We all got it.
Get out of
Insanity.
here. Fun. Leave me alone.
We all got it, yo.
We all got what? Because I ain't toxic.
Who? What?
Not
Huh?
toxic.
I think you said we all got it when I heard toxic.
Geesh.
What we all got?
We could have a whole toxic episode next week because
Listen, Geesh got teaspoons of everything, and he be trying to front.
I'll be fronting.
I'm so
was
happy
just
you guys had me.
Bree, we love having you here.
Yes.
Wyoming.
Thank you so much for
Love you.
always coming
Thank you.
through. Bree is loyal. Whenever we call her in a half a second, she's here holding it down.
I'm
She's here
so
holding
here.
it down.
Yo, I
Bro,
wanted to tell you, I
I texted
believe in y'all, yo. I really believe in what y'all
Thank
doing.
you.
Because I even touch in.
appreciate it.
Sometimes if I miss it, I'm on there. I'm liking, I'm really like, and I'm looking at the merch, and I maybe I need to see it in action to want it. And I want a cup so bad.
Oh, you want a
I want a
cup? You want
cup,
a
not the shirt. Sorry, but the cup. I'm honest. I'm honest. I'm honest. Right now, I'm like, I'm gonna look for the cup first. Yeah, and then little by little, so that the next time I could be sipping my cup. You know what I mean? The next time, you hear me? The next time.
The next
There's always gonna be a
time.
next time. Because once you locked in, you locked in. We had that.
Yes,
Right.
I'm locked in. I'm locked in.
You at the table.
Thank you.
And on that note, thank you guys. Peace.
Thank you.